everyone, and welcome to a new video. Today I thought we'd do something fun and cool and just do like a redraw of a randomized Monster Girl in this Monster Girl Maker. I've played this little dress-up game before, and it's actually super fun. There's a lot of cute options and everything, so I thought it'd be fun to do. Thank you for downloading. I'll also link the game in the description if you guys want to take a look at it. It's loading now. How to play. Alright. We're just going to randomize this blank slate and then just go and redraw it. And regardless of what I get, I will redraw it. So, okay, so, oh my god. Okay. Okay. Alright. Cool. Okay, so I'll just, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna keep my word and can work with what I have. Okay. Oh boy. Whew. Okay, so not only are we gonna do a randomizer of the person that we're going to be drawing, the cute little monster girl, we are also going to do a random pose. So here we go. We're gonna start. I don't know. I just like typed in random pose and this is the website that popped up, quickposes.com. I will link it in the description as well. So here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go for a pose. Just do all genders, and we're gonna put clothing mainly because I don't want to get in trouble. And we're gonna start. Okay, this is the pose that we're gonna use. Oh boy. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but pretty sure it's gonna be good. Okay, alright. Alright, so here we are. We're gonna start out strong with some general line ideas of what it's gonna look like. Very, very simple, very scratchy sort of text. Sketch. And I also have been making a couple changes as I go along to the pose that I'm referencing to. And yeah, pretty much just going to town, doing everything. Sorry, my voice is gone all of a sudden. I'm just a mess right now. Okay, now I'm just going into the lining. Yep, there goes the eyes and the nose. For whatever reason, this part right here probably took the longest out of everything. Coloring didn't take so long. I just kind of dropped it from the original image and just went and did what I needed to do. Lining for some reason took a while, as it usually does for me, but it's mainly because I try to make things make sense. Yeah. There's her cool little hairdo. Yeah, look at that. Yep, now the little spikes. I did cheat a little bit when I was drawing those. And there we go. Yeah, just look at that. Amazing lining, and now this. Yep, just adding some extra features to her face. In retrospect, I think the pose was not very good for them, mainly because it didn't show up all the unique features about them. Like in the original picture, she's got like a little slash on her neck and then her forehead. And I actually did forget to draw her little skeleton things. Oh, there's a lull. I wonder what I went to do in that time. Okay, well, I'm back. That's cool. So yeah, I just go on, add some little fluff to there. I figured that as I went along, I was doing a little bit of like what kind of a person is she? And besides the fact that she's probably just like an OC you'd probably make in middle school, I gave her a nice little tutu. Those feet are too small. Get them out of here. Good. I gave her a little tutu and then some striped leggings because I figured, hey, that's what kids like, right? Leggings. That's what middle school me liked. Leggings. Not only that, but striped ones. So you know you're an emo. Yeah, she's probably one of those gross little perky emos. I mean, look at her. She's pretty much just vomit the rainbow on her, except for a yellow. Wait, her skin's yellow. Anyways, So here I am, just adding some extra poofing to her cardigan. It's probably not a cardigan in the picture, but at this point, when you're only given like a portrait, you gotta really go off with what you feel is right in this particular case. And that's what we got here. Nice little tutu, some leggings, very simple shoes. I know at this point, the pose actually looks strikingly different from what the original one looked like. But I think that's just another thing I'm going to have to work on in terms of like emulating or redoing or being able to do poses and actually be able to reference it a lot more better or something. But I still think it turned out pretty good for what I was given. But to be honest, during the whole time, she kind of grew on me. I like her. She's a little weird, but she grew on me. Let's see. At this point, I'm just doing the quick lining around. It's just a little something I like to add to give it a bit more emphasis on the smaller, thinner lines inside. It's like a border of some sort. I think it just adds more to the lining. And now we begin the coloring. Yes, everyone's favorite process, coloring. Yes, of course. Oh yeah, it took me a while to get the idea down for her face, and I still don't know what exactly it is. So since I don't necessarily have anything to say about the coloring, I just picked it up and then dropped it in there. I'm just gonna put some nice little tunes to it and we'll just jam out. Alright everyone, thank you for watching. Part 2 of the 15 art style challenge is getting worked on. It's just a matter of time of getting down to it and actually like doing some serious lining. if you like what you saw or even have some critiques, go ahead and leave me down in the comments. And I want to do more stuff like this, just like random redraws of dress up games and random poses. So if you see like a dress up game or a random doll maker game, just go ahead and drop it. Send me a message. I got all my links in the description and I'll gladly take a look. Thank you. This has been Beva. Goodbye.